Welcome to Newsworthy Stories with Jacqueline Jimenez. As you can see, I am still smiling since the Bring Your Business to the Beach workation at the Wyndham Resort on Deerfield Beach. Businesses and professionals across South Florida came and joined me to work from the beach. But all I keep hearing since that happened was this: let's do it again. It was an indescribable atmosphere as professionals and experts from different industries poured into the Wyndham Resort in Deerfield Beach, Florida. He hobbled in here. That's awesome. Literally had surgery the other day.
The privacy, the availability to have that view, bumping into colleagues, brilliant.
Each person bringing an energy and sense of spontaneity as they embrace the vision of the Newsworthy Stories, Bring Your Business to the Beach workation.
Please enjoy your day today. Anything that we can do to help you in your space, in our spaces at the beach, which is our beachfront here, just let my front desk staff know. They'll give you a wristband and you can bring your business to the beach or anywhere in the hotel.
This is a place of business that we're looking outside. I mean, this is paradise. I can be excited? Okay, all right. Is this something or what? Thank you all for coming. And then now it gives me a great pleasure to introduce Bernard Jones of the CRA of the City of Deerfield. Come on up.
There's an enormous amount of opportunity for redevelopment in Deerfield Beach, and within minutes, people were conducting business.
Quick story. I just met my new friend Rita 12 minutes ago. 12 minutes ago, and we just started talking through Denise and saying, I think you need to meet this individual in the city. She works with communities, helping with seniors, doing housing and rehab. She said, we don't have a partner in Deerfield Beach. I said, we'll make that happen. I said, I also have a friend that's a commissioner in the city of Pompano Beach. What happened? Phone rang. It's her. I said, wait a minute. Hold on. I want to introduce you to Rita. The power of networking, the power of being in the room, and this is why we're here. It's crazy. We're going to do business. The city of Deerfield Beach is looking to create a true downtown area. City has City Hall. Next door is the Broward Sheriff's Office. Across the street is Pioneer Park. The city is assembling about 22 acres to create a true downtown. Office, commercial, retail, restaurant. Adjacent to that park is a canal that goes to Boca. Part of the strategy would be to have outdoor activity, have the boats come dock, spend money, and go back home. And as a business person, construction, housing, anything that you're doing, it's time to do business.
So is it a good thing to be in the room today? Right, because there is so much development going on here. And I am so excited because every time I come to Deerfield, that's what I kept seeing, development. And I kept thinking of all my friends who could be a part of it.
The purpose of the event was to draw businesses to the beach. The Wyndham providing multiple workspaces in and around the hotel, and the atmosphere of the ocean just steps away.
Hi everyone, my name is Nichelle Hastings and I am the founder of Women Empowering Women in Development. But today we had our business partners meeting. It was scheduled for May 1st at another site, and when we heard what Jacqueline was doing, we reached out to the partners and we asked them, could we pivot and could we bring our business meetings here? And so today I think that you have from our team, if you just quickly stand up, that is still Rudy, we have Wendy, we have Bernie, we have Julia, we have Amanda, we have Jeanette, we have Victoria, we have Angelica, we have Melissa, we have Laura, we have Shelly, we have Lauren Joy, we have Ben, and Daphne. Literally, this team probably oversees $500 million worth of business. So, and we came today because we wanted to be here with you. Thank you, Jacqueline, for everything. Did we not say the reason to come is because Jacqueline goes so hard for everyone else? It was a no-brainer. Thank you so much.
Rudy Martin of GM Lighting, one of those partners.
The reason we're here is that we've reached a certain level of success. We have a certain level of experience, and at this point we just want to pass it on. So we're looking to mentor small business owners, people that might be struggling, people might be looking to get into the market, and we're just looking to add our experience, our mentorship, our professionalism. So if anybody needs any help, please reach out to me.
Local businesses from in and around Deerfield Beach also sharing their expertise.
So my name is Dr. Sarah Gangadin. I am the new and proud owner of Deer Run Animal Hospital, which launched about 7 weeks ago. I have added various new technologies to the practice, including digital dental x-rays, which will allow me to assess the below the gum line and determine what's best to help with tooth preservation. So laser therapy is a unique therapy that we can use to help with wound management, surgical healing, and different aspects of pain management. So we could definitely help those patients that have those issues.
Good morning. My name is Drew D'Alberto. I'm the Director of Business Development for Winners Award Group. The short version is we put your logo on anything and everything, but we tailor it to specific things. For example, a beach event, we would give away beach-type stuff. A new animal hospital, we would gear it towards dogs and cats and whatever else you treat. So I also host the On Par podcast because like Jacqueline does with the beach, I do the same thing with golf and networking, thanks in large part to this guy, Rich Rogers over here. And the On Par podcast is about golf, business, networking, and promoting charity events. So we do have a lot of nonprofit clients as a result of that. We've been in business for 45 years. Basically anybody that has a brand they want to get out there or make someone feel really special. We do all kinds of custom high-end awards and gifts, so we're not your typical trophy shop or promotional items company. And the slogan is, Winners Award Group, we've got your swag.
Right, and this is not your typical swag. When I walked, first of all, the first thing you should have said was just stop by the showroom, because the swag he has is like completely out of this world. So you have to really stop by the showroom, and you kind of like give him an idea and say, you know, I would like to know what it looks like if this, and this were together, and then they put it together for you.
The workcation kicked off with a breakfast with experts on maximizing your business in untraditional ways.
You have a business that has a location. You might think it's a dilapidated warehouse, and we think it's a gold mine. Honestly, you just don't know what a production is looking for. That's actually a moneymaker. So if you have locations that are your businesses, your warehouses, hotels, we are looking for that so that that helps us actually sell the area, because production comes here a lot of the times for locations. Currently, there's a TV series that is shooting in Miami. It's a $100 million television series, but for a lot of circumstances, they're coming up here. So we now have reoccurring locations in that TV series. So we'll get about $25 million of that $100 million in the next couple of months.
Our office helps entrepreneurs and small businesses from a concept or an idea. We have entrepreneurship programs. We help you scale. If you need access to capital, we'll help you connect you to resources. If you're ready to start expanding your business to go start exporting your goods, materials, and services to other parts of the world, we have an international trade program that's called 11 Steps to Exporting, where we help you. We work with you one-on-one, providing technical assistance to help you get ready for that specific market that you're considering. We help connect you with the federal agencies that you need to work with, etc. And I wanted to share a little story. I also networked when I got here this morning, and I met Denise, and in less than 12 minutes, 5 to be exact, She told me she was working with a local city, and the economic development manager left, retired, and a new one came in. I was like, I know the new one. He left our office, got a promotion to go work for that city. He's amazing. I can text him right now and connect him. So texted him. He said, oh, yeah, I know about that company. I'm going to be calling her because I know they used to work with the city. And I'm also going to be connecting her with another economic development director from another city in Palm Beach that has over 120 restaurants and want to start doing business. So today was an amazing networking opportunity. I got to meet a lot of businesses, a lot of new partners. And I want to thank Jacqueline for everything that she came up with. It was a great concept, workation, excellent, combining the best of both worlds, work and vacation. It was a great opportunity to network, to meet other businesses. Chambers of Commerce were here. We had local businesses. We had city officials. What I really loved was the interactive nature of the event.
Coach Tamika James of CTJ 360 Photo Booth prepping attendees on capturing their business pitches.
So we're going to quickly get you to introduce yourselves, and it's going to be recorded. It also has the branding to Jackie, to Newsworthy Stories, so people will be able to see that you were at this event. That email that you guys get, you're going to be able to go there, click on a link there, and watch everyone's video of who they are and what they do. So you no longer have to remember everything that the person said to you about who they are and what they do. You are looking at them, you're listening to them, and you're able to play it as many times as you like.
Newsworthy Stories also bringing on crucial connectors like Ariel Levitt of the Ripple networking app and Wally Sharif of the Follow Up Now app, each with its own targeted audience and service.
Hi, Ariel Levitt, and I am the founder and creator of Ripple Networking App, an app to help business professionals keep their contacts organized, remember where they met somebody, and make introductions easier. So no more group text messages, no more stack of business cards on your desk. You can get rid of those. And you can now find events, good quality networking events, on the app like today. Today's event is on the app. I hate the stack of business cards, and I hate making introductions either through email or text message, and then you stay in all those, group messages. I see a nodding head over here, and she's like, yes, this is so frustrating for me. Yeah.
Ripple Networking app came into effect after I took over my father's business. It's a physical therapy and chiropractic office here in Deerfield Beach. I took it over. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to run a business. But the only thing I could remember that my college professor told me was create a business card and start networking. And that's what I did. I think he meant to find a job, but instead I did it to grow my business. And I have grown my business exponentially because of networking. But because of that, I needed to keep my contacts organized, remember where I met professionals, and make introductions easier. So that's why I created and developed the Ripple Networking app. And I know the Ripple Networking app is working because we have over 1,000 members on it and growing every day.
For the Follow Up Now mobile app, we'll scan your paper or digital business card. But before that, you could customize your follow-up message. What do you want to say to the people that you meet so that they know where you met them? As soon as that card hits the app, boom, that person's going to get a follow-up message. But it's not going to be a salesy message that's going to get ignored. It's going to be, how can I help you? What's your profession? Who's your ideal client? And who are your referral partners that I can connect you with? Now, that's how I vet the people I work with. Do you know how many financial advisors, digital marketers, IT people I meet? They all have something different. And if I don't know who you are, guess what? I can't help you. So if you want to build, maintain, and then monetize your professional network when you're out and about, we're hand-to-hand combat, okay? Because we're right there in the palm of your hand. Take it with you. Then download the Follow Up Now mobile app from the Apple Store. I love the Ripple app because I can see the events from people who's in my network. Instead of going to Eventbrite and scrolling 50,000 times, say, hey, Jacqueline's got an event going on. I know Jacqueline. Let me go to that one. And then you take your Follow Up Now mobile app, you connect, you follow up, and you continue that conversation, making those connections with people because now you have information about them.
The thing is to be visible in as many places that you're not. Okay? That's the beauty of these Ripple apps, these networking apps, is to be able to be visible where you're not. Okay? And that is the key.
The special guest at the Newsworthy Stories Bring Your Business to the Beach was Charles Markvi Smart. He's an AI expert with the unfathomable ability to paint portraits like this. He's sharing how to gain visibility through exclusivity.
So when I started out, I didn't really understand the art world. I discovered I could paint from a sip and paint, literally in Delray Beach, 10 years ago. These are some of my paintings, by the way. So this is one of them. This is a print of one of them, and the other is back there, the Buddha. But you know, since then, I really wanted to use my art as a way to be able to help organizations to raise money. And so at the time, I was living in Sierra Leone, and they had an Ebola outbreak. I came back here, and I figured, hey, let me start. And I moved to China and started really putting my art out there. And for the first time, sold my art at an auction, and someone paid $12,000 for it. And that was my first painting. And so I continued doing that for years, and I've been doing that, you know, in different places in South Africa, the UK, here in the States, Jamaica, and really just pushing. But one of the things that's really powerful about being in the right room, which is, I think, what this event is about, is, you know, where you put your stuff matters, right? So when I first started, I always heard about the struggling artist. I wasn't a struggling artist at the time. I had my business in Africa. But I realized that if I sell my art on the side of the street, people pay side of the street prices. If you sell your art at an auction, people pay auction prices. And so when I started out, I didn't want to put my art in places that would devalue it. And I think it's the same with how and where you put yourself, right? And where you put your business and how and who you target. And one of the things that was really, I guess, just mind-blowing to me was I had a vision. I was walking to the Bob Marley Museum one day, and I went to Jamaica, and I had started doing all these Bob Marley paintings. And then, you know, I said, you know what? This is where I want my paintings to be. So I had just started. This is maybe 2 years after I started painting. So I called up the Bob Marley folks, and I said, hey, I have a collection of Bob Marley paintings. I would love to have them, you know, on exhibit here. They were like, actually, we are renovating the Bob Marley Museum. Can we see the paintings? I connected with Cedella Marley. They loved it. And now there's a room named the Mark V International Room at the Bob Marley Museum as a result of that.
But the true stars of the show were the people in the room who were not only engaging with one another, but creating an on-camera business pitch that could be shared on social media, email signatures, and beyond.
Hi, I'm Carissa Smith. I am a TV producer and host with Dining Divas TV and Destination Divas TV. I am also the founder of Philo Beauty.
Good afternoon. My name's Alex. I'm with Hotwire Communications, and we're just about wrapping up here at the Business on the Beach seminar. Specific shout out to Mr. Drew D'Alberto in there. I've met him a couple times, but really got to get a good face-to-face time with him and learn more about his cause. And I think I'm actually going to be going to his networking event in a couple weeks now because of it.
Hi guys, I'm Lauren Joy. I'm with City Quiet. We specialize in the installation of hurricane impact windows and doors. So we provide turnkey white glove service for any of your property needs, whether it's commercial, residential, high-rise, or single family. Let me know if I can answer questions.
Hi, my name is Michelle DeJames. I am recently in an unemployed stage of my career for the last 2 months. I was a 911 operator for 14 years, so I am very vast in stressful situations. And I also once owned my own online administrative assistant business for about a year during COVID. Thank you.
My name is Riley Sorrell. I'm the president and owner of Dealer Product Solutions, where we come to dealers and we help customize products in both the finance and service centers. And we specifically specialize on theft recovery and lost key management.
I'm John Little. I am the founder and CEO of the Winner's Edge Coaching. It was amazing. This was really exactly what I've been looking for in South Florida, looking for the type of networking events and connections that speak to the business that I do, the professional business, the executive level business. This was so much different than most of the networking events that I've been to in my 20 years living here in South Florida. Oh, the location is perfect. I live in Parkland, so Deerfield Beach is my beach. This is the place that I come on Sunday mornings to refresh and reset. So I'm here all the time, but it was incredible to actually be inside the Wyndham and see this amazing space, and the views are incredible. Just the ability to feel like I'm at the beach while I'm also working and developing connections to grow my business is just unbelievable.
Well, what can I say? This was extraordinary. Everybody came and filled this room, and we really had an opportunity to make the Bring Your Business to the Beach workation a networking paradise. I asked the question that I wasn't really sure how they were going to answer, and I was like, do you want to do it again? And they said, all these hands went up. That's really feels good. I was so glad to be a part of this, and so glad for the people who came in the room. Women Empowering Women in Development literally brought their team. They had a partners meeting that was supposed to be in Boca or Atlanta, but they held it here. They brought it to the Bring Your Business to the Beach workation extraordinary. Erica Bondo, who is the president of NABO, she's still meeting in the conference room here. So at the Wyndham, they're using the Wyndham to work from the beach. The one thing that they said was it was a better attitude. They had a better atmosphere. Oh, is that her? Coming out. You heard me talking about you? Come here, come here. I was talking about you. So I was just talking about Erica Bondo. She's the president of NABO, National Association of Women Business Owners, and she's using the conference room at the Wyndham Resort. How is that? Well, listen, I couldn't not come here and support you, right? And so as women business owners, right, we're always multitasking, and we have to be in 14 different places. And so today I was like, I have to come and support you, but then I had to skip out for a meeting, and you were like, the conference room is available. And I'm like, perfect, right? Because I can go in there, do my meeting, handle my business, but still come out here and support you. So I'm sorry that I bumped into you, but I'm sitting here like, this is perfect. And I am extremely excited. I've not heard of something like this before. So for me, that I'm traveling anywhere from Dade to Palm Beach, and at any given point, I'm looking for a place to kind of crawl in, and Starbucks just doesn't do it for me because it's loud. The privacy, the availability to have that view, bumping into colleagues, brilliant. And as like I said, ironically, I was in a NABO meeting, and I had to be there. And I said, let me pull out real quick to do this. So brilliant. I can't wait to be part of this. And this is a great place, by the way.
It is a great place.
Not too shabby, right?
Right. That's just what I'm trying to tell people is if you haven't been to Deerfield, like half of the room had never been inside the Wyndham. They may have come to Deerfield Beach, but never inside the Wyndham.
Correct.
And now they know. And I can't thank Audra Cohill and the Wyndham Resort for the hospitality, and the staff was tremendous. Thank you, Matthew, and just everyone that was here, and Ramses, and everyone that was participating. I'm so glad you came.
I know, and perfectly midway, right? This is right smack in the middle, and it's just so convenient, and like I said, beautiful. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
I'm gonna run off to the rest of my meeting.
Please do. And there you have it. Don't miss the next Bring Your Business to the Beach workation. Now, the plan was always to have another Newsworthy Stories Bring Your Business to the Beach workation. So don't you worry, we are planning to have another one and more, right? But I just wanted to let you know that if you're interested, if you want to get involved, we're going to start that process now. We're thinking the last week in maybe August, or maybe the second week in September. I'm still deciding what's best, around that time of the year. So stay tuned and stay close. I also plan on doing a follow-up meeting. So be looking for information about people who want a link that will say, hey, come on, let's meet. Let's talk about next time. I want you to be a part of it, especially if you didn't get a chance to get in on this one. And I tell you, I started to think about it, and there were people I know who had signed up, and I realized, oh my goodness, they're not here. And so I got these messages from people who couldn't make it, that had actually bought tickets, like Penny Frazier of Penny Frazier Photography. She is definitely somebody who would help maximize your visibility. I definitely wanted you to meet her. So even if you didn't get to meet her this time, go look her up, Penny Frazier Photography. She has something very unique for you to be more visible with your business, and more so your story. And also, there was another young lady named Sam Gannum. She reached out and she was like, oh, I can't make it. I have another boot camp. I have something else happening. And so I wanted you to share her story about missing out on the Bring Your Business to the Beach workation.
Hello, Jackie, and hi everyone that attended the workcation. Oh my God, I had major FOMO. I think I still do. I'm away at training actually, and I was able to be present for my friend's wedding in Puerto Rico. So I was at the beach, just not with you guys. I'm so excited for what Jackie's bringing to our community, and I love the intentional break and the pause with a purpose that workcation is creating. And I'm so excited to be with each of you next time. Myself, SG Inc., Let's Go 180. We can't wait to participate. See you soon.
No worries, Sam. Next time we will definitely have you there. There were other people that had planned to be there, but circumstances were beyond their control. So people are already lining up for the next one, which is absolutely amazing. The pouring out of support really is indescribable. Even my crew reaching out to me about the participation. There is no reason that your story cannot be told after attending a Newsworthy Stories Bring Your Business to the Beach workation, because the whole purpose is to maximize your visibility. And even going forward, that will always, I believe, be a part of it, because it is the very nature of what every business, organization, and agency needs: maximizing your visibility. Thank you so much for joining Newsworthy Stories with Jacqueline Jimenez. More to come.